Hey there, my artistic philiacs. Welcome back to the 13th episode of my devlog for the making of Darkness Blooms. Before we get started, as always, I just want to quickly run through all the new subscribers. James Cashman, Spider, Andre, Lance White, YouTube, Ilya, Eager, Leonard, Parker 8-Ball, Joba, John M, Jackwab, Ravitalis, and Taylor Jean. Thank you guys so much. We are getting really close to 100, which means I'm getting really close to celebrating. But I don't want to jinx it. I feel like it's bad luck to celebrate early. But it's not too early to say thank you. So at the end of the episode, I'm doing a giveaway. And I don't mean giveaway like one of you will win. I mean anybody who wants it will get a gift from me for being part of the first 100 subscribers. Or close to it if you come in at like 101 or 102. If my editing skills are good enough, this is what I'll be giving anyone who wants it. Hopefully that's working. I'll give you the details at the end, how to get in contact with me. But if you're interested in it, it's my way of saying thank you. It's a little bit of my way of giving back. With that said, what we're going to do this episode is I've got a few things to show off. I'm going to run through. I've been building a lot of assets, indoor assets, about 6 hours worth of just creating a indoor farmhouse from scratch, which is just making tables, chairs, a lot of really boring stuff. Once you put it all together, it looks like it's got some cohesiveness to it. Basically, it's all the right same colors and shades, so it fits together. That includes the piano you see now and the bed. After that, I've got a little pixel version of me so that I can do end credits or say thank you without using my voice in my mini Bloom episodes. I then also have some other little things in Photoshop I've been working on to show off. I'm now on Fiverr. If you don't know what that is, it's like a digital Etsy. So if you want to hire me for anything, I'm on there. Or if you missed out on this, I suppose for the giveaway, I should say there has to be a cutoff date. So the cutoff date will be the 20th of February. As long as you contact me before then, you'll get it for free. If you're interested in it afterwards, you'll have to go to Fiverr, where you could hire me to make one. I also make Pokemon cards, make people into Pokemon cards. I make a Pokemon drinking game, novelty purposes for legal reasons, and Stardew profiles. So if you're interested in any of those as gifts for friends, I think they're fantastic. And what's the other thing I have to show off? Oh, big surprise announcement at the end that I'm very excited for, but stick around for that. And since I'm making you stick around to the end for those two things, let's get into it. Here is the farmhouse. I need to thank Taylor, who helped me with the floors. I was really struggling to make them look like floors and not bricks for a while. The piano and the flowers and the cat I had a lot of trouble with. I didn't really struggle with the piano. I struggled with the way I didn't like the piano. So for all of those, I really need to thank Andy. Taylor and Andy both hung out with me on Mondays during my live streams on Twitch. If you're interested in that, there's a link below to follow me. It's usually just me taking a lot of time to slowly fail forward by putting little blocks together to try to make images. For instance, with the cat, it kept looking like a bunny. I was ready to give up. It finally started to look like a cat, and then it looked like a demon cat because it had no soul. But Andy figured that if I put a twinkle in his eye, the cat would look alive and not like a zombie. With that, flowers I think look pretty good. The rugs turned out alright. The futon looks good. Music box looks great. I think I do need to add a turn to it, a crank to it, because there is no electricity in this building. It's basically a sandbox, so it doesn't really matter for now. That's gonna bug me, but it's fine. One of those flowers is on the wrong layer. Since it was supposed to be like a country farmer house, I've got some skulls on the wall. Thought about mounting them. I don't know how it looks on the wallpaper. It was hard to do shading with that wallpaper, but it turned out okay. Little pictures to make it so the walls aren't completely empty. I've got new designs for cabinets, counter space, I suppose, and shelves. The bottles didn't really look like bottles until I put a little shade under them, but I think you can tell they're bottles now. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. Also, ignore the fact that there are things just sitting out in the abyss. That's a problem for another time. And we've got a few of our other playable characters just hanging out at the table. I think that's all for in here, but I don't want to leave Ellie just hanging out, so we're going to just tuck her back into bed before we move on. Alright, all the way into bed. So yeah, that was about 6 hours of just making new indoor assets. At the end of my mini blooms, I now have outro screen, I guess. I made this little character to look like me. I suppose I dressed appropriately today for it. So in those, I don't talk. It's just music, and it shows me quick drawing. It's time lapses of my creations. So at the end, this guy can pop up and say thank you, thanks for watching, please subscribe, or anything else I want to put in his mouth, without there being an auditory bug between songs. I think he turned out pretty good. Does he look like me? So that's just the out screen. This is just all the assets that I was just showing off. I have a big sandbox here of me just throwing all the assets around. I built them all into a house, and then pulled them all out as layered objects. I put them into the house just to see what would fit and what would look good. I did not like how this chair ended up, so it got pulled. This skull didn't look as good as this skull, so I just doubled that one. I don't like this clock. It looks two-dimensional. If you noticed, when I had it animated, the swing doesn't look quite right, so I either need to scrap it or make a new generation. And all of this is just random indoor assets. I kind of keep them all in one place, so if I want to build a room from scratch, I can mess around with different floors and walls. And a lot of the other buildings I've created are more like armories, so there's a lot of like weaponry, stuff like that. What else have we been working on? This little guy, Bandit, was supposed to be a very quick 2-hour project, but I made him over here, and I hated how he looked. And I kept trying to mess with him, but nothing I did made it any better. I was ready to give up on him. Was not a fan. But I went to Discord and I talked to some very talented people over there, and they kept giving me little pieces of advice, and I kept updating him, and eventually, I think, Bandit turned out pretty good. He's got a pink little boopable nose, he's got a fluffy badonkadonk, he's got some movement to him, some attitude. Still need to animate him in at least 4 directions. But I like how he turned out, and I need to give a huge thanks to Pumpkin Pie and Robin, who not only pointed out what they thought I could do to improve, but took my the concept I had and went over it with their versions of shading, changing the eyes, changing the way it looked, and then I used those to update my own style and move on. And so yeah, thank you for everyone on the Discord who gave me feedback for all those. If you're not on the Discords, I have a Discord where I don't post a whole lot, but we post what we do with all the animations as they come, and all my videos get on there. So if you want to come hang out, check up over there. Oh yes, we also at the same time we're working on a pig. I don't have the final form. As you can see, it went through a lot of generations of Bandit, and Francis is not quite complete. Same kind of deal. I made him. I didn't know what was wrong with him. I tried shading him differently. Just turned into like a bacon sausage thing. Kept looking sad, and then I looked too angry. I like his snout. I like the way his snout wiggles when he eats, but just not quite done fine-tuning him. This is an asset I had to create for the big announcement at the end, but we will wait on that. Oh, here's some of the options. If you want to take part in the giveaway, This is some of the ones I've already created for friends of mine. So I make them into their own custom character, pick an elemental type for them. Each character is immune to one thing. The way the full game is designed, and I'm not giving away the full game. I'm just gonna make you a one individual custom card. But the tagline is how hard is it to get 5 friends together in your 30s? I've got a few different versions of it with different groups of friends, but the game is played by at least two people playing, and you're trying to get one of each one of your friends down at the same time while you're attacking the other ones. So you win if you can manage to get 5 different named characters down at the same time. I'll give you a little bit of a more review of them. There are item cards that are based very particularly on your character or who your friends are. So Tinder Match you automatically remove any single friend. Crying Babe will get rid of any one of your friends who is a parent. You can revive friends. Obviously there's a whole drinking theme to it. Better Friends to draw more cards out. If I go in here, can you tell which one is me? And can you tell which one is me? I seem to be wearing the same shirt in every cartoon version of myself. I guess I need to buy more than one kind of shirt. Alright, moving on. Another drinking Pokemon board game. Not really relevant to the whole Darkness Blooms thing, but that's something that I make on the Fiverr that I mentioned earlier, and that's just another one of the cards. So quickly, this is what the Fiverr looks like. The options of different things you can hire me for. Now for the big, very exciting news, more exciting than 100 subscribers, no offense, is we are now on Steam. Which means if you want to support what we're doing with Darkness Blooms, what I'm working on, will cost you absolutely nothing. Look up Darkness Blooms, click on it, and hit wishlist. Add to your wish list. It just shows that there's people interested in the game. And with that said, I've got terrible animating skills, but we will watch the trailer, the very short trailer together. Also, feel free to skip forward if you're just interested in the giveaway, because I'll give the details for that right after this, and then that'll be the whole video. All right. Video editing skills are atrocious, but I'm incredibly excited that I have a game that's up on Steam. A few other just screenshots. Alright, now for the thank you for the giveaway. All you need to do, be subscribed to the YouTube channel, then come over to the Discord, and in the Discord you can send me a personal message. If you want it to be an item card, if you want it to be for a friend of yours, if you just want to tell me what you look like, or send me a profile picture that you want me to use to make you one of those cards, let me know. and it'll be my way of saying truly thank you. Thank you for being one of the early subscribers. Yeah, feel free to tell anyone else you think that would want a free one. I'm closing it on the 20th, so come into the Discord, say hi, come hang out, get a free little Pokemon card of yourself, and thanks for coming along on the journey with me. Thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, thanks for subscribing. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.